Hey everybody, this is Kevin with the Opportunity Channel, sponsored by Shop a BizUp. Today's a special week, week 14. I'm with my beautiful cousin, Donna Brown Walter, who is with Yonique and does a couple different things and has her own website. And the reason this week is really unique is Donna is, even though she is a family member, by the way, full disclosure, I'm not partnering with her. There's no affiliates. I just wanted to end the year. We're recording this on New Year's. We're both taking a little bit of time in the afternoon to end on an up note of what some people have experienced as a down year. Some people have experienced down in the last 3 months. And some people have not made any money at all with MLM, hence the 97 percenters. And I wanted to present a 3 percenter and let you guys know how she's done this from selection of Yonique, what she did to get there, some basic product services, equipment, and then how she sustained herself. So thank you, by the way, for allowing to be a guest and allowing me to ask some questions. And you have an absolutely incredible page. You put out videos every day. You post every day. To get started, how did you select Yonique? How did you come to the conclusion that that was going to be the one for you?
Right. Well, thanks, Kevin. I'm super excited to be here with you on New Year's Eve of all days. Yeah, yahoo! We're looking forward to 2020, right?
Absolutely.
Honestly, I never thought of doing network marketing ever in my life. I was an RN doing that. My entire career was just being a nurse, being a mom, and I kind of tripped into network marketing. I think that's the way a lot of people actually end up in the business. I was offered a product, actually, not the biz. I was offered a product and I fell in love with it. So I think that's one of the key things to getting into an MLM is if you want to be successful, you have to love the product that you're associated with, for one. And for me, believe it or not, it was mascara. I fell in love with it, and that was it. That was the moment. And even with that, this is gonna sound crazy. I actually joined this company in August of 2014. It was a new company. It had only been out for, I think, barely 2 years. So it was still a baby. It was in its infancy. And so they were learning, how to do all the things that a network marketing company does. But I fell in love with the product, and I actually bought the kit or the business with no intention of ever selling a thing. I purchased it in order to get the discount. And I think a lot of people do that. They will purchase so that they can reap the reward of owning the kit or the business, and that's a discount on the product that they love. And so I did that, and I did not actually start working my business until 2 years ago. So shame on me, because I am behind the curve, sort of, because I didn't really jump off the ledge like most people when they purchased the kit. I literally took a long time to decide that this was a business opportunity and not just a product that I was going to get at a discount. So that's how I actually started this network marketing company, this business that I have now that I've created that affords me crazy opportunities. I've met some of the most incredible people, going on trips, taking my husband for free, all of those things that are amazing that I think people don't realize really do happen when you work an MLM.
You said two of the naughty words, network marketing and MLM, and a lot of people are going away from MLM. It's one of the things we discussed off camera that,
Right.
and I've harped on this on, actually most of the videos, that a lot of people are going away from MLM because 97% of all people who open the box statistically, never make any money, or not a lot of money, or didn't meet the expectations, or whatever it might be. And the 3% of folks like yourself are rare, and that's why I really, value your time to let people know what happened after the fact. So, okay, now you got started, you realize it's a business opportunity. I apologize for the flyover Coast Guard
No worries.
things going by. Anyway, so after that point, and you decided to make business opportunity out of it.
Right.
Was there a plan for you at Yonique? Did they have a roadmap, or was this roadmap yours? And part B, what equipment did you need to get started? Officially, like putting
Right.
yourself in business.
Right. And honestly, they had all kinds of training available to me that I had not taken advantage of. And that training continues today, and it's actually gotten better. With time, they've added things in there. But this is the thing. I literally started with a phone, with a smartphone. That's all I had. And honestly, that and right now, that and a ring light is all I have. And I've been in the business a long time. Those are the two things that I have. I don't pay for anything in addition to that, except I have a GoDaddy account and I have a PayPal account. But there are so many free options out there that in my business, what I do, I literally could run my business with a smartphone and PayPal.
Wow,
That's it.
that's it.
There is no other requirement to be successful with this, except I will say there's one other thing, and that's the determination to do it. I think some people have a misconception that if it doesn't happen instantly, then they throw in the towel. With any business, in order to have a customer base, people have to one, know that you're going to be there. That the door is always open for business, and that you are reliable, that they can take what you're saying and believe in that, you believe in the product that you're selling, and that they believe you. So being determined, having a smartphone and a PayPal account, that's literally it. You don't need a ring light. You don't need special apps that you have to pay for. I pay for no apps. By the way, all of the graphics and things that I use, and I create my own. Corporate does send us some things, but people want to feel a part of you. They want to be a part of your world. They want to be a part of what you're doing. And in order for me to be successful, I put myself out there. I don't just throw a picture of what it is that I'm selling out there, because that's, you can see a picture all day long, but unless you have a feeling attached to the picture, which is me, I'm the feeling. I'm the person that they attach themselves to. I might be the person that the 50-year-old stay-at-home mom or retired nurse or whoever, they relate to me. And if they can relate to me and they believe in me, then I'm going to be successful. So again, I don't need a ring light. If I can sit in front of a window, that's my good lighting. There's no charge for that. They're free apps. I create all my graphics with free apps. I don't pay extra for any of that. I do a lot of, self motivation. I watch a lot of things that keep me current with what's going on in the business. But again, all of that's free. That's the caveat. That's the beauty of this business, is that you don't have to spend a ton of money. And for me, I think it shocks me when I hear that people are leaving this industry, because why would I want to, if you're looking to build a business, why would I want to go out and spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to start a brick and mortar store when I can do this, and my company foots the bill of all of the things that are expensive, and I get to reap the benefits of just this, $99 investment.
Yeah. There's so many benefits to so many different types of businesses.
Right.
And I tried to have a wide range. I was talking with somebody just 48 hours ago about likening shopabizop.com to a grocery store, and trying to
Right.
have a different, and hopefully it's more of the the Whole Foods ish, that I probably shouldn't drop their .com on there, but that type of store where you can go in and get something for everybody.
Right.
And that not, network marketing, MLM might not be for, everybody, but the leaving in droves is happening. And
Right.
I do think there's a lot of people that have bought it and immediately have that knee-jerk reaction, well, it didn't work for me. How much time did you
Right.
really put in, to the process of planning if this business was for you? That's why I'm always stressing either using our matching program, which we're more than happy to match people with, and just give them a general idea about what might be there at their disposal that matches something for them. If they're interested in working online at home only, they have children, they have an erratic schedule,
Right.
they love to get out a little bit, they might want it as a second income. They like to travel because usually those are a lot of the benefits behind some of these things.
Right.
And those tend to be some of the perks that everybody wants.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you're going on one in not too long, and we're finally going to see you guys down here. So
Exactly.
it's an incredible thing to see. I mean, I've seen people get Bentleys out of all sorts of things, and all stemming from one decision to open the box. So
Right.
what I see you online a lot, and not to put you on the spot, how much time do you honestly spend on this per week? Would you say? A guess?
Okay, so for me, when I started out, I literally probably spent maybe an hour or two a day. Um,
Really?
just yeah,
Wow, you have
maybe an hour or
tremendous
two.
content. That's fantastic. As you know, content is key. And I
Right,
see a lot of people commenting, each post 15, 20 comments. That's
right,
engaging. So the people
and
that you're really resonating with your audience, how do you do that?
right. So, and you have to, depending on how you're doing this, if you're a stay-home mom, if you're working a full-time business, and there are a lot of people who do this as their side gig, and they do it in little chunks, and that's how I did it. I did it in little chunks. I wasn't able to sit down and do like an hour here, an hour there, or sit down and do several hours. I would do it in little 15-minute chunks. I'd say, okay, when I'm waiting in the car line at the kids' school, I'm on my phone.
Brilliant. Wow.
There you carve out 15-minute increments to begin with. That's how I did it. And then when you get more savvy, when you build in those little safety nets that you've figured out how to do, whether it's uh, um, you can go in, if you're savvy, you can go in and you can pre-program posting to groups and things like that. So if you wait till everybody goes to bed at night and you sit in there and you start pre-programming for the next day, then that takes the pressure off of actually having to do that physically during the next day when you have other obligations. So for me, I carved out those 15-minute increments. When I started to actually make some money, which was actually rather quickly, I realized that I really wanted to make this a real business. So I started putting in more time. There are days that I put 8 hours in, like a regular work day. And then there's other days, because that's the beauty of this business, I don't touch my phone at all. And that's, to me, that is probably one of the most appealing things about this job, is that I am my boss. I get out of it what I put into it. So if you want to be super widely successful, you've got to put in I'm not going to lie to you and say it's in 15 minutes a day I'm earning millions of dollars, because that's not the truth. The truth is, whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. You are, in the beginning, you're going to have to put in the hard work. And I say hard work when I mean the time. Okay. It's not, none of what I'm doing is actually physically hard work. But it's time consuming sometimes. But in the beginning, if I do that here, then further down the road, I reap the reward of not having to spend that much time, and the payout is bigger. So in the beginning, when you're building that business, the time seems a lot more for the amount that you receive financially. But the longer you do it and you stick with it and you're consistent and your customers see they can always the store is always open, then it switches, and your time spent doing the business versus what the reward you get, they swap. So again, I now probably spend a couple of hours a day working my business, but I have a goal for 2020, and that is to be in the top 2% of the company that I'm in. And in order for me to do that, then I'm actually going to spend more time working my business to actually reach that goal. So
top 2%, damn.
top 2%.
Well, I see a redux, of this video. So get trained, use the back office tools, explore
Right.
as much as humanly possible about what's out there as free. I'm always stress free apps. If you go on our resources, we give free apps from CRMs to, you name it, to get your data organized, to even some ways to send out free text messages and reach people on social. Getting familiar with social and social training is also free. You can do that on YouTube and various other places. And I don't want to mention a couple companies out there because they're not sponsors yet, but they should be. And soon, hopefully, they will be in the future. But the last step in the whole process is sustainability. One of our guests coming up in the next couple of weeks is a great author. On his credos is consistency, and what you were saying, it really builds off of residual income. Is one action taken and might take you 7 hours to figure out something on how to do Facebook or how to whatever it might be, and that one action can pay off in results multiple times over the period of your career or your involvement in whatever MLM or network marketing or any business that you're in. So learning the skill once, like you have, then you have to create, you have to be a little bit creative. To get to the the level that you're at, you do have to have a little bit of talent. You have to admit that, by the way. Your stuff's good, and your designs.
But you don't have to start with that talent. That's the key. You don't have to start with that. I was not like a makeup artist. I'm still not, like a makeup artist. I think if you have the heart and the drive, you're halfway there. You know what I mean? If you have the willingness to learn and stick to it, I think you're halfway there. So
your stuff is really good.
Oh,
some of the Halloween stuff was ridiculous that we were looking at. So I wanted to give people a really good feeling at the end of the year that if you're involved in an MLM and you haven't made any money yet, probably haven't gotten very involved yet. The business is out there. It's the old credos that if you haven't gotten it, pick up the phone, or start getting more in tune with training. Maybe it's the lack of the ability to know your product and how to market that product is what's holding you back. Maybe you need a mentor, somebody who's up your line, or whoever sold it to you, maybe can do it, not hand-holding, training, teach you how to fish. I didn't want to say a fishing analogy because your husband, for some reason, will be on me forever about this. So it'll be on YouTube. So now there's a fishing analogy out there.
Fishing is like a big thing in this family. Fishing is a huge thing. We do fishing analogies all the time. So I wouldn't have been upset with a fishing analogy.
You guys are winning, by the way, on that. So that's a whole other subject. But if people want to buy Yonique products from you, how would they do that?
They can contact me directly. They can go to loving3dlashes.com, which is my link to my website. They can message me, through Facebook, Donna Brown Walter. I'm on Instagram, on several different social medias, but mainly on Facebook. That's where they're going to find all those crazy videos you were talking about. The thing is, my storefront is always open, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I have my phone with me, and I respond to all those questions. And I'm always available.
Beautiful. So e-com and the whole 9 yards. So ring the bell for future updates for us, please. Subscribe below. I'm also going to be putting links in the description to both your .com and some of your social media, particularly focused on Facebook, and also obviously give us a look on YouTube. So again, thank you for being a guest. I think we're going to revisit this in February, March, if you don't mind. And when you get to the 2%er, we'll figure out, you know, what you did at that point, and to get there, and maybe we can keep giving people, you know, some positive reinforcement that not only can this be done, there's people like Donna out there that
Right.
are doing it.
Yeah.
So if you want to go from 3 to 2%, and then finally to be at the top echelon of 1%, I never did ask you the ultimate question of how
Okay.
much you're making, and I wanted to keep that out of this, but it's a
Hmm.
lot, folks. So if you're going to get to that point and you're spending 15 minutes to 8 hours a day, super consistently over the next 2 years, you realistically can make a great living doing this. So go to shopabizop.com, see what you have out there at your disposal. We really appreciate it. Happy New Year, by the way, to everybody. And we'll be back next week.
Thanks, Kevin. Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
Donna. All right.